Have you ever wondered how the megastones and keystones were created? To this day, there's never been a true explanation for where these stones come from. All we have are theories. For instance, Professor Sycamore theorizes that mega evolution originates from evolution stones that were irradiated by the light of Xerneas or Yveltal fired from the ultimate weapon 3,000 years ago. However, in Pokemon Omega, Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, megastones and keystones are connected to ancient meteorites that transform into megastones over time. With both sides having their own beliefs about the origins of these stones, it becomes difficult to know where they came from. However, if you combine both theories, you can start to piece together the origin of the megastones and keystones. Here is a theory about how the megastones and keystones came to be. 1,000 years ago, many cosmic meteorites fell to Earth, but they were mostly destroyed by Rayquaza. Since there were so many of them, Rayquaza likely learned a new move called Dragon Ascent to annihilate them. As a result, Rayquaza would have Mega evolved without a keystone. Despite the destruction of the cosmic meteorites, some fragments ended up in the Kalos region. Over time, these meteorite fragments were buried underground due to natural processes like soil accumulation and sedimentation. These fragments were later irradiated by the energies of Xerneas and Yveltal, gaining extraordinary properties. As time passed, the Kalos War erupted, leading to AZ's Floette being tragically killed in the conflict. We know that AZ created the ultimate weapon, a powerful machine that harnessed the life force of Pokemon, allowing it to revive his Floette and grant AZ immortality. Consumed by grief and a thirst for vengeance, AZ used the ultimate weapon to end the war by annihilating both sides. The weapon's catastrophic discharge disintegrated humans and Pokemon alike, leading to their cells breaking down and DNA being released into the soil. Eventually, this DNA came into contact with the cosmic meteorite fragments that had been irradiated by the energies of Xerneas and Yveltal, which later transformed into the megastones and keystones. Thus, when you Mega Evolve, the keystone channels energy to activate the latent power within the megastone, restoring their original unity and enabling Mega Evolution. To explain further, the original unity means that the megastones and keystones were once the same cosmic meteorite. This implies that both stones are required for Mega Evolution. The keystone is a cosmic meteorite fragment that has been irradiated by the energies of Xerneas and Yveltal and contain humans' DNA. When the keystone is activated, the Pokemon's corresponding megastone reacts to it, starting the Mega Evolution process. The Mega Evolution process occurs within the megastone, which contains the DNA of a Pokemon. I believe that the irradiated energy of Xerneas and Yveltal combined with the cosmic fragment properties changes the DNA structure into something greater, which is why Mega Pokemon have a new appearance, a sudden boost in stats, a new ability, or even gain a new type. Despite all of that, it is simply a temporary transformation because the Mega form is not part of the Pokemon's natural evolutionary line and is too powerful to sustain for long, causing the Pokemon to revert to its original form. So that's the theory of how the Megastones and Keystones came to be. Now, even if you're not convinced by the theory, I do think that DNA is a very important aspect of their origin, since when a Pokemon Mega evolves, there is the Mega Evolution symbol, which looks similar to what a DNA symbol looks like. It also explains why Charizard and Mewtwo are the only Pokemon that have two Mega forms. I believe that Mega Charizard Y is the true Mega form of Charizard. It's kind of obvious when you see them, but what about Mega Charizard X? For this, I believe that Mega Charizard X was artificially created by Mr. Fuji, who was once a scientist. I think that they experimented with Mega Charizardite Y by editing the DNA. They could have been involved in adding, removing, or altering specific genes or sequences of DNA, which explains why Mega Charizard is black, spits blue flames, and is now a dragon type. But all of this was used as a prototype to create the Megastones for Mewtwo X and Mewtwo Y in order to turn Mewtwo into the most powerful Pokemon of all time. With that, I think that's it for the theory. Despite what I've said, I do believe that there are some flaws in the theory, as I can't explain how Diancie, Latias, and Latios have a Megastone. Regardless of whether it's right or wrong, it's simply a theory, but I do believe that DNA has to do with how Megastones and Keystones came to be. I do hope that Pokemon Legends ZA will give a proper explanation of the origin of Megastones and Keystones. Anyway, that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Comment down below with your thoughts on the theory or share your own theory on the origin of the stones. With that, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.